the Tank Engine Stories by Mr. Sodor, Mr. Lazy. Dennis arrived to pick up his fuel tankers. There was Doc. Thank goodness you're here, Dennis. I've been freezing to death. Now I can go sit in the warm shed. I had to wait here till you got here, just to make sure you would pick up the fuel tankers. Okay, said Dennis. I'll be on my way. And he left. Dennis arrived. Okay, where's Rusty? Oh, let me move out of the way, said Paxton. So I'm supposed to go down here, said Dennis. Correct, said Paxton. Okay, here I am. What am I supposed to do? Oh, said Peter Sam, we were doing our 1 through 5 method. What's that 1 through 5 method? He said. Oh, well, we made it up. We do this little thing to fill up the cars to take for Paxton to take to the docks. We'll show you after you fill up Rusty. We can start over. Okay, he said. So let me go get Rusty. He was going up the mountain. Rusty, I got you, he said. Oh, they're pretty heavy. And Rusty, oh yeah. Did you bring the hose? Peter Sam said. Yes, I did. I did bring the hose. Okay, great. Soon Rusty was filled up. So now, Rusty, you can do your part. Rusty took the cars and put them in the siding. Okay, said Paxton. Would you like to see the 5 through 1 method? I would, but I have to work. I have lots and lots to do. Okay, said Paxton. And Dennis left. Dennis came into the yards. He was going to put his fuel tankers back up. He said, I really don't want to work. Maybe I'll just not do the rest of my jobs and catch up later. Or I could catch up tomorrow. And so Dennis left. Dennis was puffing down the line. Then he came upon Duke. Hello, Duke, he said. Hello, Dennis, said Duke. Dennis, aren't you supposed to be working? Well, said Dennis. He started to think of a lie. I, had less work to do. Yeah, I had less work to do. And so I finished quickly. Yeah, I had less work to do, so I finished quickly. Oh, said Duke. Well, it's a good thing you had less work. I had a day off. Now I better be on my way. Duncan, Smudger, and Mike are waiting at the sheds. I'm going to tell them a story. What is this story? Oh, it's about when it was only me, Stuart, and Falcon. Who's Stuart and Falcon? Don't you remember? Said Duke. Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel. Oh, yes. Stuart was Sir Handel, and Falcon was Peter, Sam. The other way around, said Duke. Oh, said Dennis. Well, if I was hearing a story, I don't think I would like to wait, so you better be going. Okay, said Duke, I will. Goodbye. He puffed down the line. Good thing he believed me. That was a close one, said Dennis, and he continued his journey. Dennis came in to tip the sheds. He came onto the turntable and spun around. Hello, Duck, said Dennis. Hello, Dennis. Aren't you supposed to be working? Oh, I didn't have much. I just finished quickly. Oh, that's nice, said Duck. Donald and Douglas are about to tell us a story. What's the story about? Said Dennis. It's about when they were in Scotland. Oh, I never heard any stories about when they were in Scotland. We were about to start, said Donald. Yes, we were about to start, said Douglas. Soon they began. Wow, said Oliver. That was the best story I ever heard. Yeah, the best, said Derek. Totally the best, said Daisy. Now, I want to tell you another tale. Does this tale include me in it? Said Douglas. Of course it is. Remember that monster? What monster? Said Douglas. That monster! I can't think of the name of the island, or the place where it is. It had a castle. Oh, yeah, that was so long ago. I can't remember the name either. But I think it was Percy who told us that there was a sea monster where we were going. Yeah, because there was a lake. Stop the talking and start the story, said James and Edward. All right, we'll start. And soon they began. Just then, everybody's attention was to Donald and Douglas. No one seen Sir Topham Hatt walk in. What is going on here? Said Sir Topham Hatt. Oh, we were just telling a story, said Donald and Douglas. A story? Okay. But, Dennis, why aren't you working? Said Dennis. I finished early. Yeah, that's right, said Dennis. You finish early? Well, then, why aren't you at the diesel works getting your other trains? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let me go and, get them. Yeah. That's not all, Dennis. You have lots and lots of other work to do. I can't name all of them. Now get to work. And you're going to be staying in the shed for a whole entire week. Yay, said Dennis whispered. I don't have to work. But Sir Topham Hatt heard that. Well, you're going to have to work non-stop for a whole entire week. Seems like since you didn't want to work, you are going to work. Because if you didn't want to work and you were in the shed, that would be not working. So, you're going to work non-stop for one whole week. But sir, that's not fair. Oh, I think it's fair, all right, he said, and Sir Topham Hatt walked away. You better get a move on, said James. Yeah, you better, said Edward. Oh, all right. The turntable turned to Dennis's way. And he left. One night, Dennis decided to sleep at the sheds instead of the diesel works. Phew! Finally, a week is over, he said. I think, said James, that it's a good thing that you are working non-stop for a week. I think so too, said Gordon. So do I, said Thomas. Us too, said Edward and Henry. I think so, said Percy. Me too, said Toby. Yes, I think so, said Duck. think so? Said Donald and Douglas. I think so, said Daisy. I think so, said Dennis. You do? Said Oliver. Yes. It's a bad thing to fib, and it's also a bad thing to be lazy. Sir Topham Hatt told me when you're lazy, and when you're lazy, you're not useful, and when you're not useful, you're going to be sent off the Sodor Railway. And I do not want to be sent off the Sodor Railway. It was one of the best things that ever happened to me, he said. That's lesson learned, said Oliver. Yes, it is, said Dennis. Tomorrow I'm going to get up early, because I have a lot of work to do. And so, for working one whole week non-stop, I'll just get up early and I'll probably finish early. And I'll just relax for the rest of the day. Of course you will, said Oliver. Yes, of course I will, said Dennis.